I need your driver's license.
No, you don't. Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. Don't give him shit. Do not give him shit. Do not give him shit. I just gave you my driver's license. This is what you can have. This is the only driver's license you get. So you need to take it. You're not getting hurt.
Get the fucking hands off of me! Why did he get shit? What? Excuse me. He finally ain't right. I know. We ain't going. We not going today.
I'm not going no more. I'm sick of this shit.
I wasn't over here. I'm just.
Yeah. You're full of
Let him
bring your ass up out of here.
That's right up. He ain't no shit. They ain't no
All
shit.
fucking night.
They not
Now
on
y'all want to come out here with that bullshit?
They not on shit.
Fuck out of here.
Even though I'm sorry, can I go?
So open that gate and close that gate. Man, why he opening it?
You're not taking them. You're not taking them.
Why he come out the gate? You're
not taking
that gas down. Come on, ain't gonna tell me that, right?
Help with traffic, so
Get your
we can
racist ass out of here, you fucking fascist ass jump.
I'm just gonna let
You
you
fascist ass jump.
Fine.
We ain't going today.
So that video is old, and Debbie, Susie, that isn't. I'm not stopped right now, and no, I'm not okay. I'm gonna put myself out here, not even just myself, but me and Ashley, to be vulnerable and to really say what's going on. You know, people think that a lot of people want handouts. They wanted, you know, just wanted. That's not how a lot of people want it. That's not how people want it. I don't want it. Nobody wants it the easy way. There's a lot of people out here that do not want this the easy way. They do not want the easy way. I've lost so much, you know. I've not even just me. I gotta sit here, and Ashley, you know what I'm saying, has lost so much. And first, I want to get this off my chest so I don't forget, because I really want to get out the people that have rocked with me and Ashley since day one, have never turned their backs, that the same way they talk about us publicly is the same way they talk about us privately. And I want to say Kent Logan, Ruth Hutchinson, Jennifer Van Zant, Curtis Van Zant, Katie King, Cortez Rice, Marcus X, Nikki Dalton, Sue, Pressure, Tanika, Jacob Blake, Bianca Austin, Katie Wright, Damick Wright, Aubrey Wright. And there's so many names that I could literally be naming, and I don't really want to miss people. So if I forget anybody, I will comment later, because I really honestly, but those people that mean a lot to me, that means something from the heart. And there's even another, Michelle Gross. I got to put that out there. Lori, uh, there's the people that are my family, and I know that there's times where I'm a 45-year-old man. I don't like asking for help, and when I do, to sit there and to tell people are going to do things, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and things that don't get done. Like, I'm out here, we're out here losing, 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 and it's like I don't want to be out here begging. I don't want to be out here. That's the one thing that I will say. Anything that I've ever done, anything that me and Ashley have ever done for the people has always came out of our pocket. You know what I'm saying? When me and Ashley started the whole reason for us for starting was to be able to do the mutual aid work. So I wouldn't have to sit here and bend and fold to be able to do the things that I felt were right to do in my heart. Ashley has done the same. She's quit her job because of COVID. There was an employee that came in and had COVID, and they weren't supposed to tell anybody and wouldn't let them leave, wouldn't let them go get tested. So she quit. She did the right thing. She did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you stand up for something, when you call people out on their bullshit, I want people to know that you get closed out of doing what you need to be doing. I've tried to do this the right way. I've tried to play by their rules, and I want people to know that these nonprofits, these organizations out here, they're not really for us. They're not really for us because you got to jump through hoops. You got to jump through hoops. And I do want to say this because there is an individual that I will be reaching out to tomorrow that came and talked to me like a man. And I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to say it. It's W&W Protection. His name is Will. I don't know his last name. But the conversation that we had Wednesday, my brother, I really do appreciate it. And it really made me come from and see things from another light. And I really do appreciate that. There's not many people out here that are going to tell you and sit you down and be like, you know what? We need to have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Because that's what normally, honestly, it's reach one, teach one. That's what I thought it was. And that's why I appreciate the Cortezes, the Jollies, the Jacob Blakes, the Pressures, and Jason Hicks. I can't forget those two. And Jontel, and Matthew. There's people that have held me up that when I couldn't even hold myself up. And I still to this day am out here for the people. I can never be out here just for myself because I want everybody to be okay. I want everybody to be treated equally. And going back to the nonprofits, when you go ask these people for help, you know what I'm saying? They want to put you in a certain category, or they want to throw it back in your face. I'm not about to sit here and go through that and beg and beg and beg. People know that we've been homeless for almost 2 years now. 2 years. 2 years. And I've tried to do this by, rent help. 3 applications denied from me and Ashley. We've gone to get help from the county assistants, denied. Even with trying to get help, we thought moving up to the cities would be a greater opportunity for us. It's been nothing but shit. Nothing but shit. Over $400, in the cities on application fees. Over $700 in Raglan. And it's like we still can't get ahead. If it's not one thing, it's another. And I'm not out here asking for anything but what to be seen, what everybody else gets is to be able to go home. Oh, I know. I don't want anybody to take none of this personal. Please. I need to vent because I don't want anybody to take this personal. Because I be in my own shit be fucking up things that I don't even realize I be fucking up because I don't open my mouth and I don't know how to ask for help the right way. And now I've put my wife in a situation, my family in a situation that I don't even know how to get out of. And it's like I'm out here trying to do it the right way. I don't want to sit here and lie to get help. I don't want to sit here and have to compromise my values, my self-being to get something that I'm trying to do it the right way. I'm not out here trying to steal. I'm not out here trying to con nobody. I'm out here trying to do this shit the right way. And even though I'm in, me and Ashley, and honestly, I'm going to be 100. This has everything that is going on. I'm not putting the blame on nobody but myself. Because first of all, I put too much trust in something that people didn't obviously have the same objective when they meant certain things of no justice, no peace, you know what I'm saying, or Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying, or things like that. There is people, though, that I know when they say that I love you, I know that they mean it. I know that they mean it. And I know that if there was anything that they could do to help, they would. They would. But these people don't run organizations. They don't. And it's the people that have the money want to be gatekeepers and see people struggling. They see the Cortez Rices. They see the Marcus X's. They see the Melissas, the Loris. And instead of trying to help us, they talk shit. They talk shit. And yet I'm supposed to sit here and smile and act like everything is okay. Right now, we have a 10-year-old girl missing in Minneapolis, in North Minneapolis, but yet you got churches going on. The Minneapolis police, they don't even know what's going on, and I don't even know how to answer to the people. And then at the end of the day, do I go to the groups that are supposed to be what they're going to be labeled as violence interrupters, and do I trust them because they work so closely with the police? How the fuck did they not know that a 10-year-old was missing from a foster home? How is that not a high alert? And I'm sorry I went off on a tangent, but it's even like with blessings. That shit hurt. And to be knowing that all of these things are going on and there is no community input, none. I feel fucked up that her funeral was yesterday and nobody, it wasn't even no post about it. Nobody was mentioning nothing about it until the services started. Then people wanted to go live and say something. Like, that's not fair. Because motherfuckers really out here for the community that really care, and to be left out of things because maybe you don't like the truth of what a motherfucker is saying. So instead you want to make them feel it. What about Black Lives Matter? What about everybody being treated equally? Because I don't give a fuck about no black excellence. I don't. I don't give a fuck about no black excellence. I don't give a fuck about no rain. I don't give a fuck about no Sneaky Pete's. I don't give a fuck about no gay 90s. I don't give a fuck about no Dave Chappelle. And free Rachel Bean, while I'm speaking about Dave Chappelle, free Rachel Bean, and whoever else is still incarcerated from that bullshit. Free them. Because you definitely ain't locking up no baby killers. You definitely ain't locking up niggas that are here taking advantage of the community. So leave them alone. If you really ain't trying to be arresting people that are out here doing bogus, but the people that are standing up to the injustices, you want to throw them in jail. I'm still paying for bail. I'm still paying for bail. I don't be asking for help, but thank you to the people that did help with the bail fund. Thank you, because that do mean a lot to me. Thank you to the people that helped me get out to Akron to make sure that my brothers and sisters were okay, that my family. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I really do. I really do. Because I put my heart and soul into this. And the crazy thing of it is, Ashley just along for the ride most of the time. She learns so much. You know, this lady, she goes to school. She's not with me, but she goes to school. People don't know that. She goes to school. And we work and still can't get ahead. because first of all, inflation, and then you got to pay application fees. Then they want first, last, security deposit. Like, listen, motherfucker, if a nigga had all that type of money, I wouldn't be in the situations that I'm in. And I'm not about to be out here begging for something that should be seen as equal. I really do appreciate that. Now, I'm really not trying to look at comments, but anybody that has commented, thank you. I do appreciate it. And I know that people that have, and I know, listen, I want people to know, we all have our flaws, man. We all have them. But I want people to know, if you have a flaw like mine, I'm trying to get help. I know my mental health is not okay. And this right here is probably going to make me okay, because crying isn't helping. Watching Ashley cry isn't helping. Going to get help isn't helping. Asking, people that are I don't want anybody to take this personal. I really don't. I really don't, because I know that we all got things going on every day. But I really just wanted to put this out here, because I know that, the other night, there was a situation where I put a post up and made a lot of people concerned. But I want people to know, I feel like that every day. And that was a day that I just really couldn't take it no more. I really didn't want to be here. I still don't want to be here. But it's the people around me that make me want to be here. And first of all, if I wasn't such a punk ass bitch and to take my own life, I wouldn't be here right now. But it's the fact of that until we get some kind of change, I'm not going nowhere. So don't ask me, am I going to a march? Don't ask me if I'm going to a press conference. Meet me at the city council meeting. Meet me at the charter commission meetings. Meet me at the human rights commission meetings. Meet me at the state capitol while it's open and they're in session. I don't want to go talk to closed buildings. If we're not going to talk to them at their house and make them uncomfortable in their neighborhood, because I'm uncomfortable in mine, and not because of the simple fact of that I got a target on my back. I'm uncomfortable because you got no good thugs shooting slugs at children. You got cowards out here robbing women. You got cowards out here assaulting women, assaulting kids. So that's why I'm uncomfortable. Why are we making them uncomfortable? Why are we making them uncomfortable? Because going to talk to a building that's closed, what the fuck is that doing? I'm not trying to get arrested no more, because that don't help. That doesn't help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, and it's crazy when these people want to call themselves allies, which again, it's all lies. And I'm going to be 100%, because I'm always transparent. You know what I'm saying? I'm always everything. I've not always been the most perfect person. I've only changed my life about 10 years ago. I was a wife. I cheated. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I've put my hands on a female in 2004, which I highly regret. That is the only situation that I've ever put my hands on a female. People want to call me a piece of shit, but know me for who I am, because the shit you're bringing up is the past. You're not bringing up the fact that I help with homeless encampments. You're not bringing up the fact that I help with school giveaways or trying to feed people when I'm homeless my goddamn self. You don't want to bring up the fact that I go above and beyond to help out families that are homeless to make sure that their kids are okay. And I don't want no credit for that. I don't give a fuck about a reward. You know what I care about is the fact that kids can wake up every day and have a breakfast, or the fact don't even know if this is. Hey, is this still going? I think it is. Hey. So sorry about that. My phone overheated. But I just want to say, and I don't care about the views. I don't care about that. But I'm always gonna be honest and open about who I am. I'm not this bad guy that these people want to make it out that I seem to be, because I'll tell you right now that I've always put others before I've put me and Ashley. I've always, and regardless of whatever somebody else has done, I've always done what I've said I'm gonna do. Ashley has always said what she's gonna do. And again, this is not to make anybody feel bad, bogus, whatever. It's not easy asking for help. I want people to know that this shit ain't easy asking for help. It's not. It's not easy to sit here and put your business out here. Because it's not just me. I know there's other people that are in my situation that are silent, that are needing help. That I see the homeless encampments, and then they evict them and don't even have beds, don't even have enough beds for them. So I am due. If anybody would like to help, um, I do have some things for sale. I have a 3 uh, security system that it's a Ring camera with 2 other cameras, uh, solo beat 3s. So we do have. I'm not just asking people just to dig in your pockets and to donate. I do have some things for sale as well. So if you would like to help that way, I just want, and I don't want to get messages from people because I don't want to sit here and discuss or anything like that. I just wanted to put it out there. This isn't. I don't take anything personal because I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether regardless of whatever you think about me, I still love you, and I would still do whatever I had to make sure that you're okay. Um, and you know how people are gonna laugh at this video. Hey, it is what it is. I don't do this for y'all anyways. Um, but this is me just being me, putting it out there. This is letting everybody talks about that transparency and accountability and that realness. Well, this is the real. This is real. This is somebody that has been fighting injustices in education, policing, homelessness, jobs, housing. And the whole time I've been homeless, me and Ashley been homeless ourselves. Been helping put people in hotels, bring them food. When other people, what's crazy is that people will have their name out here, bogus as hell, but won't tell you the good shit they've done for you. While we drove from Red Wing to bring them food, to help them with housing, people won't even say that. But we'll talk bogus about a motherfucker. But that don't even bother me because I still, at the end of the day, I do this for the right reasons. So remember that when you're going to vote August 9th, and a reason why I played that video too, because Dewana Whip is in that video. If not that video, I do have a video that Dewana Whip is in. And I'm going to tell y'all that all of these people are bogus. No, and you know what's crazy? Thank you for that, because it is something that I don't like. I've tried to do it, and I'm not even, because trying is lying. And I attempted clothing business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have to come to this route. And people, if they only knew the fights that me and Ashley have had to go through, because Duh was originally the Unknown Hustlers. And I had to go, the IRS, I had to shut down. People don't understand the fights that we've had to go through, or that we've literally had to pay to get out of, and that we shouldn't have had to pay. So I really want to really thank the people that have stuck there with us and that continue to stick there with me and Ashley for the right. Because I love everybody, and I know that people are going through their own shit. And I just want to say I love everybody. If you feel like I've ignored you, because I do deeply owe people, there's a few that I deeply owe apologies to, that I really honestly do. And I don't know how to make that right. Crystal Love, I do need to make that right with you, and I don't know how. It wasn't that I was trying to ignore you or anything like that. But when people sit there and say they're going to do things and then they don't do it, and then trying to figure out another way to do it, and I couldn't, I'm sorry. That's me being man enough. You know, I'm not man enough that I should have been man enough from the get-go. And that's me trying to either figure out a different route. But I love everybody, and I'm going to get off here because I got some shit to do today, and I'm not going to sit here and take up time when I could be out getting it done. So I love everybody. Just know that I'm okay. I'm going to be okay regardless if whatever situation. I'm going to make sure it's okay, and I'm going to still do it by doing it the right way. Y'all have a great one. So, heaven or hell, freedom or... I don't even know my own sayings anymore, man. That's how messed up my head is. But y'all have a great one. I love you. And one love, peace and blessings. And see something, say something, do something. And let's get Majesty home. Let's get Majesty home. Because she's still out there missing. Let's get justice. Blessings, she still needs justice, and not just from the suspect. She needs justice. Teckle needs justice. Them snipers should have never shot Jalen Walker, Jason Lipscomb, Fred Cox, Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake Jr., Delau Aid, Winston Smith, Anaya Allen, Baby Santana, Terrell Mays. We still have people out here that need justice. The Hoban 12. Like, man, y'all need to get y'all shit together, because can't stop, won't stop. Al, thank you. Hey, Angela, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love it, love it, love it, man. But I'm going to get off of y'all going to make me cry. I love y'all, and one love, peace and blessings, and we're going to get through it. Heaven or hell, freedom or jail, wish us well.